As demanded, we have the Maine here. So we have John O'Callahan, Kennedy Brock, and Jared Monaco. So thank you all for joining us.
Thank you for having us. Thank you.
All right, so let's answer the big question. You guys are kind of on the road, on tour. So where have we found you in your travels? Where have you been? Where are you headed?
We started out in Texas. We started out in Dallas, Texas. We have the day off today, and we have 2 shows in New York coming up tomorrow and the next day at Irving Plaza.
Okay, all right, great. And so now you are also have some good, some co-headliners that you're heading out with.
Yeah, we're out with a band called Augustana. They're from Orange County, California. And then another buddy of ours, Austin Gibbs. He's from Arizona as well. And then Hugo is opening the act, or the opening act. So
for a limited time.
For a limited time only. Yeah.
And now, what do you guys love about being on the road in the summer, especially?
Usually it's sunny. Today it's raining, but yeah, usually we get a good suntan.
We love the beach, so.
Do you get some downtime while you're out there on the road? Do you have any time to go to the beach? And
yeah, it's few and far between. On days off,
we try to make an attempt to go to the beach.
Go do fun
do something
things.
Recreational.
Sure. And now, when you're at the show, what do you give folks with the main ticket? Like, what kind of a show do you like to provide? Is it always high energy? Is it a mix? Do you have meet and greets kind of thing?
I think we've built our whole band on being honest and being true to who we are, and I feel like we don't try to stray too far from that, and that's been our mantra. So.
We try to interact with our fans as much as we can too. We like to spend our night after the show meeting everyone that came and saying thank you. So.
How long do you usually stay there until everyone?
It could take a while.
This
really?
guy.
Yeah.
It can take, I don't know, 10 minutes to I don't know, 3 hours.
Yeah.
And I see that you communicate with your fans also online. It's like you have a blog and you have some things. So do you take your fan feedback into account? You know, when you're either heading on the road or when you're writing songs. I mean, I can imagine that they share a lot with you what they want to hear.
I think that's the only indication of success, I guess, in our minds.
Shape out, I mean, the music and our live set and everything is based on feedback.
Absolutely. And I feel like the band was founded on being social with people online, so we try to maintain that relationship still.
And are there any particular little tidbits of advice that have been great that you got from fans, like that you took into account? Maybe like what songs to cover or something like that?
We've taken some into consideration, but I think more so it's just like the support and all the love that the kids show and the fans in general show. I think that's more motivation to us than anything.
Definitely.
So.
Yeah, and they do. They are showing their support. I'll tell you right now, Renee, they love their fans, and they're just talking about Nicole says the Maine is the best group of men, hands down. There you go. You are getting a lot of love. So this is all kind of on the heels of your your major label debut, which was last July.
Correct.
So what has this ride been like? What was the difference for you guys this time around?
I definitely think it was a different attitude going into writing and recording the record. We did it out in Los Angeles with a producer named Howard Benson, which was phenomenal. It was very eye-opening. I think we had more of a clear vision of what we wanted to sound like this time around. More Americana, rock and roll. There's a little twang in there, a little country, but I think it was just our attempt at making a more cohesive sound and a cohesive effort.
And having the label behind us, everything felt a little bit more serious this time around to us. So we've been trying to work as hard as we can to get it out there.
And then did you notice even with your schedules too? Like I can imagine it's just like everything kind of changed. Do you feel like everything just kind of got kicked into gear? I mean, a little bit more.
I feel like in a great way. I feel. We don't want to be complacent and sit still, so I think we all we like the running around, and we're still relatively young, so we can afford to.
Yes, you can, and you can run around. You could be on tour. How many days of the year are you on tour, do you think?
I'd say probably 7 or 8 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe longer. I don't know, give or take.
And now you said you do like to, you want to be honest performers, honest singers. So what are you singing about? What do you write about? Like what was the topic of this last time?
It always varies. I think it all bases itself around life and the experience that I have and that we have in general. And I think this last record was more I tried to open up a little bit more about my personal life and the things that I go through, and I feel like it's a whole learning process, and it takes time and figuring out, so.
And are you working on the next one? Are you writing?
We
do you
are.
already have some songs?
We absolutely do.
Right.
After this tour, actually, we're headed into the studio in El Paso, Texas, and we're going to record the next one. So.
All right.
excited.
And what can folks expect on that? Can you give them a little preview, or is it what they have come to know, what they can expect?
I don't necessarily think it's a step like in
A different direction necessarily.
Well,
It's just-
every album that we've made has been us at that point in time. And this album that we're working on now is influenced by things that we've been listening to more so now than we ever have. So it's a little bit of a different vibe so far. We don't know what the end result
Where
is
it's
going to be
gonna turn,
yet,
yeah.
Okay.
we're excited.
but it's exciting, yeah.
Do you test some things out on the road then? Because we're talking about the fan feedback a little bit. Do
Absolutely.
you ever try out some of the new songs and see, what the audience thinks?
Yeah, I mean, we've been on this tour. We've been playing a few new songs, or at least ideas of what we think might be on a new record, and it's
We
great to
had
see
some
people's
overseas,
reaction.
had a run overseas for about 2 months, and we tried some stuff out over there, and I think it more so keeps us fresh as artists and not giving somebody the same show every night. That gets a little monotonous, I guess, in my opinion. So.
Sure. And now, where can folks come to, follow where your schedule is heading and? What
We have a website. It's www.wearethemaine, like the state, .net, not .com.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And a few people were writing in, please let them sing, have them sing. We were going to, and I promised it at the beginning of the show, but we had some technical issues. So do you have some videos up there too that folks can check out?
We absolutely do. We have our own YouTube channel and the whole thing. So
you have your own YouTube channel?
we do.
Oh, okay.
So
And all accessible through that website.
it's all there at the fingertips. So.
Do you guys do some video blogging posts too?
Yeah, absolutely.
From the road?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our drummer Pat is kind of our content guy. We're on the road.
Yeah.
He's always filming and chopping it up, making videos. So it's all up there on the website.
Every couple days or so.
Oh. Any fun stories from the road? Like, is that, any crazy things happen
There's always
that you're
crazy
documenting?
things. I mean, on this run, fortunately, nothing too crazy has happened.
It's been kind of smooth.
It's been pretty mellow, so.
Oh, all right. Well, we'll keep checking. We'll see.
Yeah.
You never know.
We'll work on it. Yeah.
Some new crazy things may happen. Well, thank you all so much for being
Thank
here.
you very much for having
Maine.
us.
And again, check them out on their website, on their YouTube channel, and you will be able to see their performances maybe next time.
Maybe next
We'll have you
time.
back.
Rain
We'll have you
check.
perform in studio. So great. And the album is?
Black and White in stores now.
All right. Black and White. Thank you again.